Morning, Jen. It's very bright out today. I'm not really up for doing like a super long video or one that I have to edit, so this is what we got today, but there are a lot of updates in the garden that I wanted to share with you. So first up, the beans are trellising. They're doing so well. I'm very excited about it. One of them is like not quite tall enough to trellis yet, but it's getting there. The other ones are kind of going crazy, which I'm really excited about. And then behind the beans are our tomatoes. So these are the ones that I started. Pretty much all of them are doing really well. They're starting to get like really bushy. One of them is like, it's going a little, little outside the cage. Not really sure what to do about that. I'll just like stake it or prop it up or something. And then we also have Alex's flowers. Don't know what any of the varieties are. I'm pretty sure there are marigolds in there. Other than that, no idea. The peppers are starting to pop off a little bit. I kind of doubt that we're gonna actually have any peppers to harvest from the ones that I direct sowed, just because they've taken so long to like really start growing. Oh well, it's fine. And then we have our cucumbers. So these are the pickling cucumbers here. They have started to develop flowers, and the leaves are getting a lot bigger, so I expect them to start vining probably pretty soon. So then we have where we previously had the Black Beauty tomatoes that we pulled up. We have zucchini, which came up beautifully, and then over here we have our dragon tongue beans. So if you watched the last video, you know that we didn't soak these. We did a test to see if we actually had to soak the beans. Nope, we don't. Every single one came up. Like, we planted 2 per hole and every single one has 2 sprouts in it. I actually should probably prune those today or this weekend or something, but yeah, they're all doing great, which is exciting. So then let's see what else we have. Tomatoes. This bed is our slicer tomatoes. They're doing really well. One of the plants isn't gonna make it. I don't know what happened to it. It was sick when I got it at the nursery. I'm gonna try a new nursery, I think. We'll see. And then peppers. So the serrano peppers are doing really well. The ones in the red cages, these guys. We have 2 peppers that are actually growing. And then the poblano plants are not doing as great. One of them, I'm pretty sure, is gonna die because I accidentally kicked a ball onto it. So it's fine. We'll see. Okay, so then we have our sweet 100s. These are doing very well. They're all starting to like actually make tomatoes, which is exciting. And then we have our radishes. We've been able to harvest even more radishes since my last video, which is very exciting. The potatoes are fine. Alex's other flowers are fine. Let's talk about flowers. So if you have a cat, which I know that you do, but for anybody else who's watching this, if you have a cat, I would like to implore you to pull any lilies off of your property that you may have, like we had to do. So we used to have, you can still see where the dirt is like turned up or whatever, we used to have these big yellow lilies in our garden, and they're really pretty. Lilies are one of my favorite flowers. But the variety that I got from Home Depot was an Asiatic lily. And turns out, and I didn't know this, but it turns out that Asiatic lilies are like the most toxic variety of lily to cats. And it's not like, because I knew that lilies were toxic to cats, and I thought that it was like, if your cat eats the lily, they might get like kind of sick. For Asiatic lilies, even just the pollen is enough to put them into kidney failure. So we have 4 cats, and Alphonse this week went into acute kidney failure, and we cannot think of anything but the lilies that would have caused it. The other kind of big things that cause kidney failure in cats are anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen, like if you drop a pill on the floor and they eat it, or chemicals like bleach or antifreeze or things like that. we have a toddler in the house, so we are extraordinarily careful about having like our chemicals locked up in the garage on a high shelf, or the cats don't even go in the garage, or you know, making sure that we don't drop pills on the floor. If we do, we pick them up right away, obviously. I have suspicions on how a lily leaf might have gotten inside, but I can't confirm like what I think happened, and I'm not gonna put that energy out into the world. So anyway, this is just a jumbled PSA. Like, if you have cats, I know that Dora is an indoor outdoor cat, but for anybody else, if you have cats, please pull your lilies up. Alphonse is still at the vet doing pretty aggressive treatment, so we're hoping that he's gonna pull through, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna have lilies on my property again. Sorry to end on a sad note. I just, it was really important to me. My cats are like as important to me as my garden and my family, and they're part of the family. So I just hope that everybody has the information they need to not make the same mistake that we did.